Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mel. I am a 22-year-old recent college graduate, and in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down my budget for my paycheck from my part-time job. So my paycheck, I expect to be around $2,000. So I'll write that in first. And I will be distributing it throughout all of the different categories that I have. I'll see if this is easier for you to see. Okay, so I'm going to be distributing it between all of these categories you see here, where I have some fixed expenses, which is mainly my housing and my electric, internet, those kinds of things. My daily expenses, which is like food and gas, toiletries, eating out, and spending. My short-term savings, which I'll explain when I get there. My debt, my student loans, obviously. My long-term savings, which looks pretty empty for now, but after I explain the short-term savings, hopefully this will all make sense. And then my sinking funds, which is just another form of saving. And then challenges, but I'm just going to leave that out until later. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've filmed a video like in real time. I think the last few videos have been videos that I've recorded before, and I didn't really upload them right after I recorded, because when I was transitioning between being a student to being a full-time worker, and then there was also moving, so that's moving. And then we also took a family trip. But the transition from student to full-time worker, yeah, that was the biggest reason why. But we can go ahead and get started. I brought my calculator here. I know I'm gonna be left over $1. So maybe I'll just make a note. So I made a note saying that it's left over $1. So if you haven't seen one of my videos before that has like this kind of thing, it's a way for me to know what bills I want in that envelope itself. So if you want me to explain it, I'm more than happy to do so. But for now, I'll just make my notes, and I can explain it another time. Or I'll just skip it together until I'm completely done. So I have $2,000 to work with. I'm expecting $1 over because I do have like a Google Excel or a Google Sheets kind of breaking down my budget that I kind of want to stick to. Oh, I think you can hear that. That's my neighbor's dog. But I believe this is like also my new setup. It's been a while, so there's so many things I want to say. But I do believe this is going to be like my new kind of setup. I brought you guys in a little bit closer because there's a lot of stuff on the iPad that I do want you to be able to see. So that's what's going on. But I believe this is where I'm going to be filming. This is just like my coffee table that I just moved some of my stuff. I keep this plant here. This poor little guy, when I was moving a lot, obviously we had to like move this a bunch and had to be very careful because they're very delicate and I don't want the leaves to fall off like because of me. I mean, they fall off naturally, which is okay, but I don't want them to fall off because of me. But when they do, I just like chuck them back in the soil and like hope that it grows. Okay, but back into the video. Housing, I've kind of lumped everything like rent, renter's insurance, parking, and utilities. And if I checked, that is 801. So in my next paycheck, I will be stuffing 801, but I'm gonna put some blue stars next to it because I want to keep that in the bank. I might change it in the next stuffing, but the blue stars to me mean that they are digital and I will keep it in the bank. Maybe I'll get some like movie bills and stuff those in the envelopes to give me a chance, or to give me an idea of what's in the bank and what they're for. But anything with a blue star, just know that I will keep it in the bank, but I'm still budgeting them. So hope that makes sense. So housing is getting 801. Electric, I haven't gotten like my full what is it? My full like month's worth of usage, because also reason why I haven't like taken a video or uploaded is because I have been traveling for work. So I was not in the state that I live, so I didn't have this whole setup available to me. I mean, I've had my iPad that I use to like give myself an idea on what I want my budget to be, but I wasn't able to like film because I have been traveling. But this week I'm home, so it's very nice. I get to do this. Internet is getting $18, which is actually really nice because the plan I'm on is 100 Mbps megabytes. Is 100 megs, and then it's only $35, which is really nice. I could upgrade to, I think it was 300 for 45, but the 100 is so far so good. Phone is getting 20. Subscriptions is getting 40, and that is like my Formula One, because I love Formula One. That's Formula One, my Spotify, and my climbing gym. So that's why. Let me just also do not disturb. So that's why it's a bit big. It's because of that climbing gym. But for me, it really helps out with my mental health, and I absolutely love going to the gym and just like working on my body. It doesn't seem like I'm working on my body, even because I'm just like falling off the walls, but I really love it. I found that my mental health has definitely increased whenever I am, or whenever I'm able to go climbing. So that's why subscriptions is a lot higher than what other people might pay. It's just because of that climbing gym. Insurance is also getting a 20. So if I sum that up, so 801 plus 20 plus, maybe I should bring this up, plus 18 plus 20 plus 40 plus 20 is 919. So total is filled out there, and I can also fill it out here. Okay, next is my daily expenses. So with my traveling, I found out that these expenses I don't usually I don't usually use. So the next time I travel, or if there is a week I travel, I'll just take the leftover money that I have and I'll just put it aside for savings. Or I'll put it into my sinking funds, which is still savings, but still. Groceries, for me, I found $40 works perfectly fine. Gas, currently right now with the prices, I've seen that they're starting to go down very slowly in my area, or they're just staying still. But 50 works okay. 10 for toiletries, so that's like paper towels, toilet paper and such. Eating out is getting 30, and then spending is 25. So these ones are basically like my needs, and these are my wants, I guess, but I want to make sure that I'm able to like pay myself or pay my wants, because I worked hard for the money and I believe I deserve it. Not believe, I know I deserve that money that I worked so hard for. Emergency is getting 45. Well, I think this whole category is getting 45. This one actually, travel gets 40. Hold on, let me total my daily expenses first. So we have 40, 50, 10, 30, and 25. Okay. I can total everything up later. But now I have my short-term savings. And I wanted to put this in a separate place because since now I'm in the real world, I want to build up these for me for a comfortable amount, just so that I can prioritize these and then set them aside, knowing or having a peace of mind knowing that there is a good decent amount of money in here in these categories, so that I can then move them into my long-term savings where I can put money aside, but I'm not putting as much into them, if that makes sense. My student loans is going to be getting 320. Don't need a calculator for this. And I forgot to do short term. So I'll just do, since there's 45 3 times, I'll just do 45 times 3 plus 40, 175. Okay, my long-term savings up here. My car maintenance is going to be getting, where is it, 35. And new car, now this one's going to be a lot. This one's going to be a big chunk because I need to obviously save up for a car. Right now, my family has so nicely and so generously lent me a car that they said that I can use for like a year and a half to 2 years to save up for a new car, because they know that the car market right now is really crazy. So I really, really appreciate that. And I'm so thankful for them letting me I'm so thankful for them that they're letting me borrow the family car. So I want to save up so that I'm able to give it back to them as soon as I can. I don't think I'll be able to pay a car in full because of the car prices, but I'll be able to pay like a really good chunk of it. Now on to sinking funds, which should total up to 85. Let's see if that actually happens. So we can start with clothing, which is getting 10. Family, which is 25. Family time is getting 10. And if I wanted, I can, if I'm spending a day out with my family, I can lump those two together instead of just using family time. Christmas is getting 15. I assume in the future this number will start to increase as it gets closer. But for now, this is what I can work with. And I feel like every paycheck or so, these might change, just depending on what I want to prioritize. Apartment is 5. Bulk food is 5. Pet that I will have very soon. I think I will be able to have a pet after I do all of my travelings, or after traveling has died down, because right now it's really busy season for my company, so I don't want to be able to have a dog and then me not be home. I've always looked forward to training them, so it doesn't make sense for me to have a dog now because I won't be home as much as I would want. So that's okay, because that'll still give me a lot of time to save up for their adoption, or for more food, more like for a nicer crate, nicer foods, toys, and such like that. Gifts is getting 10. I guess this is just like other birthdays or other events that don't require such a big amount, like Christmas. Dates is getting 5, and projects is also getting 5. So, moment of truth, is it 85, or have I done this completely wrong? So we have 10 plus 25 plus 10, 15, 5 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5. Oh, it's 95. What? Oh, wait a minute, right. Sorry. My computer spreadsheet only has this, like it doesn't include clothing. So it makes sense. I don't know why I moved stuff. Oh, clothing is supposed to be in daily expense, but I don't think I'm going to be getting clothes every 2 weeks. I guess that'll be like a savings. So clothing is 95. Okay. This is 95. I think long term is 335. And challenges I'll keep as empty for now. Okay, now the moment of truth. Does everything add up? Perfect. We have $1 left over. So we have $1 left over. I think I'll just keep it out for now. Maybe I'll chuck it in challenges. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll come back and, take it out and put it somewhere. But like I said, blue stars means that it's going to be digital. I'm planning on that being like all of the really big things, student loans, and then new car. So if we add up all of the stars, 300 and 801, and then 320, so that is 1,421 is digital. So we actually stuff $579. So my bill breakdown actually will be $5.79. So anything with the stars, for now, I think I just won't, I'm not sure. I don't know. I kind of want to get some prop bills. Yeah, I think I'll get some prop bills. So, like I know what's going in. So, yeah, I'll just keep it as prop bills. So it's a really long video this time because it was just very chatty. It's been a long time since I've uploaded or even recorded a video. So a lot has changed in life right now for me. But I did just want to document my budget because I already know that like by the end of summer, this is just going to change. All of this is just going to change. I have a feeling. So this is what it's looking like for now. Probably when I, what are the words? Probably when I actually stuff this, these little boxes are going to be filled out, but I'll just do that at a later time because this video is already super long. So if you stuck around this long, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you have any tips for how to get these, like the fallen off leaves to, sprout, please let me know. I have a lot of leaves that fell off during the move. So if you have any tips on that, please let me know. But thank you so much for stopping by and for sticking along this chatty video. I will see you the next time I update things or the next time I probably stuff. But until then, thank you. Bye.